In the year 2123, people lived in a peaceful coexistence. Earth was isolated from any guests of another world within this dimension. During this time, a city developed a balance between nature and civilization. With clean energy, the planet was close to a golden age without a need to fear the future. This harmony changed when fate brought the arrival of the Salvation, a day known as the First Contact. With havoc and chaos erupting, the destructive alien group took any resources they could extract from their destination. They plagued Vita City and the land with unexplained mutations that create a promise to return and disappeared. Under overwhelming odds for the upcoming threat, a peculiar scientist summons his intellect to develop a way to fight back. Using his research, he forges the power of altered technology and calls forth a team to become the planet's greatest resistance.
The Rangers are finally at their 10th session for the first milestone that we have for our team. Now, last session we did have the Rangers have their Zords for the first time, the Alter Beasts, and we've also discovered that there's a message awaiting them with Oblivion. Now, following on from that, Alter Warrior is no longer with the Rangers, and they've not been around him for a while. They've actually been trying to look for him. But we're gonna not straight off go straight to the Rangers. We're actually gonna go to a different scene as we go back to the Salvation ship that's currently hovering over the planet but completely evading detection. And it is in that throne room we once again have the entirety of the Salvation. There's Madeira, there's Orcus, there's the Amas twins, Russian Ghana, and there's also Oblivion, all kneeling down at the throne towards where Sovereign Quail sits. Our ship is repaired. Now is the time we must act. We must further our plans, Orcus.
We've got lots of stuff to go out now. I got my device in here. Now, I still need my malformers over. Where did I last put it? Rush, Ghana, fetch it for me. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm just going to go and grab it. Be right back.
And obviously, as they're zipping off, Oblivion looks towards Sovereign Quail and says,
Okay, I think it's about time we debuted my fight. I needed a fresh fight, and let's be fair, those weird green guys were strong, but they were nowhere close to the Rangers. I'm excited for this, especially since one of them's a Ranger himself. I'm gonna head down. Does that mean we start the war now? We start the battles between us? See who can lead after you leave?
Oblivion starts going steps closer to Sovereign Quail. And Sovereign Quail goes, yes, we may begin. Go and have your fight. Madeira, stand by. If anything gets too hectic for him, I want you to heal him like you did that other creature. The Rangers have proven an interesting challenge. It's going to be fun to find out what they do next. Let's see if we're finally going to get the fight we've been waiting for. And that's when we pan off back onto the planet that we are currently residing on. So I'm back on Earth. We're going to go back to the lab itself. So Dr. Brent is there along with Nick and Axel as they are still looking for Alter Warrior. Now, as the Rangers last faced Alter Warrior alongside Dr. Brent, he had just portaled out of there, and there's still no clue to where his whereabouts. So now we would now join Axel and Nick as they continue that search.
Axel, is anything showing up on your readings?
No, not at all. It's weird. I mean, I know we never can actually track him, but at least I thought on Earth we can be able to find him.
Doctor, you've been working with him. There has to be something.
I've tried looking back into some of the code, but unfortunately, he's really annoyingly good at this. Yeah, I mean, I probably should have put a tracker on him sooner, to be honest. Like, man, this guy is a real pain, and he has never disappointed me when it comes to his coding. But yeah, this is not exactly something easy I can just track him through. I'll keep trying, but this is not my strong suit. This is definitely not what I decided to go into science for. He continues typing through on his computer, trying to look for a way to track him.
Is there any signature or something every time he uses our weapons? There has to be a way for him to go into our equipment. Shouldn't it be a code or something?
Tell you what, Axel, if you can roll me your D6, I'm also going to give you, which we hardly ever use, your +2 to technology. Let's see if you can identify any form of method.
All right. For the homies. That's a 3.
Okay, so 5. Is that including your +2?
No.
Okay, so 5. Okay, that's good. So as you are looking through the computer as well as on your morpher, you are noticing that there is a certain pattern to the way that Jay always sort of like codes. You can't quite get an exact location, but you can sort of notice that there's a setup of code that allows you to create a form of trail, a way to sort of like track where he's managing to input this code from.
Okay. Oh, I think I'm seeing something. Brittany, do you see this random form of code here? It's how he's able to get into our morphers, but I don't even understand how he's able. Because you made this system. I mean, you use alien technology, so he has a better grasp on alien technology than you did when you first collected this information and equipment that you stole, that you made us touch and imprinted on our own DNA, which I'm still pissed off for you about.
Most of that was the biofield. That wasn't all me. But I sort of see. I think this is actually might be some form of IP, like you'd usually associate with our computers. Like this might actually give us a read. And also, if he's actually using his ship as the hub for an interface, then that might also explain why he's able to get through my firewall so easily. Let me keep checking into this. I'll see if I can do something. Okay, and as you guys are then continuing with this pattern, we are then joined by Jack and Alexis as they return back into the lab.
I've been flying around everywhere and I cannot find anything to do with Altar Warrior. For God's sake, I just wish I could find him.
Well,
Axel.
at least you didn't have to walk around with rabbit ears on your head.
That's cute.
Because I was, she was using the radar key that she has, and she still has the rabbit ears on her head. By the way,
It is nice to give Frost a bit of a test run and see her potential, see what she can do, but still, I wish we could find him.
I got nothing either as I was walking around, except for some weird stares. I don't think people are used to, people having rabbit ears.
That's funny. That's funny. Wait,
What's funny?
What's that funny?
I'm just
What's
mad
funny?
just walking around the city and everybody looking at you. Why does person wearing rabbit? Is it Comic-Con
Right,
going on?
As he also comes over closer, he goes over to Nick and goes, Nick, can you help me see if I can, combine the information I'm getting from the location of his code with actual real-world location.
You got it. What do you need me to do?
Okay, roll a d6 for me. I'm going to see if you're able to assist him.
It is a 1.
A 1.
Oh, yep. I know who all the bad luck is going to this session.
Technology is not my thing.
Okay, so you can sort of bring up a map, but you're unable to actually tally both the informations together to create an accurate pinpoint. As you guys all remember, you were able to sort of get like a general idea of whereabouts he was. However, the accuracy of that is quite a large area. So unfortunately, although you can sort of see it borders between Wavemeet, Hanzi, and Akala, you don't actually know specifically where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Axel, I think you may have given me a clue, though.
What you
You
got?
mentioned DNA. Alexis, did he ever eat anything while he was here?
He might have tried candy. I don't remember.
No pancakes, no waffles?
Can I roll a d6 to see if I remember if he did or not?
Go on in, roll a d6.
Because I actually don't remember in real life. It's a 3.
Okay, so you do remember there has been some times when he eats with you, but it really rarely happens. Unfortunately, the last day that occurred was probably about 2 days before he disappeared.
Unless we kept the food from 2 days ago, I don't think we have anything on that. Sorry.
Wait,
Has anyone done the dishes?
I haven't
Wait.
loaded the dishwasher in weeks, guys.
Oh, no wonder it stinks in there, Jack. We're gonna have
I'm
words.
sorry,
Hold on,
guys.
wait.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what about our twin shot keys?
What about our twin
He-
shot?
What about him?
He gave us the twin shot keys.
Yes.
He had to leave some type of print or some type of. If he made them in his ship, it might be a way if we can track them using the twin shot keys.
Okay, explain that math to me.
All right, so here we go. Our keys are made from Brennan, which
Okay.
again, they're allowed to access in the biofield. But again, these materials Brennan have personally touched, hold, tested, everything. He wouldn't have given us the twin shot keys unless he's testing them. 1, and 2, he was able to put it in our inventory. But he didn't do all this on Earth. He had to do it in his ship. So we might be able to reverse the what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think. I got the idea in my
Reverse
head, but I
engineer?
can't. Yes, might be able to reverse engineer and track him using the twin shot keys. Doctor,
So you think there's
you think
something
it's
in the
possible?
kiosk where his ship is?
it may be.
Now that I think about it, in the amount of times I've probably actually cut myself while sort of like trying to make these keys in the first place, maybe we're lucky enough to have some sort of residue left over. If I'm not mistaken, this might be more biology based, so I think Nick, you might be able to do this better than me. But then again, I could give it a go.
Yeah, let's try it. What I'm wondering though is, if this is an active use scenario, would that be triggering something on his ship that we could track? If you all were
we'll just
actively
have to
using
find
it,
out.
would that ping something on him?
Tell you what, can you roll me a d6, Nick?
6.
6. Okay, so you have noticed that the code that has been embedded into some of the keys created by Altar Warrior do have a sort of like ping that seems to correlate with their activation. You also notice that the activation pin is also something outside of Dr. Brent's initial coding. So wherever it's actually originating from, it's not within the lab.
So I found a little bit of a source ping here. Axel, could we
So-
triangulate what you had with this information?
We might be able to.
So if we use our keys, there's a chance that we can get a signal from his ship. Yes.
Possibly.
We're gonna need like a test dummy or something to to fire at, so we don't destroy someone or something.
Quick,
I don't.
Alexis, go in the vein and activate your twin shot key to see what happens.
Why would I enter that mental death trap?
How about I'm just going to activate my shield key and get out my shield.
Are you sure?
One
Cost
good
an
reason
energy?
Axel I should go into that death.
If we're trying to get see the effects, then someone's got to sacrifice something.
Okay, before we go on with that, I'm going to give 2 points of energy to Axel as a result of coming up with some methods for obviously tracking.
Smart.
I'm also going to give 2 points of energy for Nick for coming up with the food idea.
He is smart.
And I'm also going to give a point of energy to Alexis for coming up with the concept revolving around the use of the, the keys that were previously created by him as a way to track him.
Bunny ears, bunny ears, bunny ears.
Oh yeah, she still has her rabbit ears on. I don't know how long it lasts, really.
Now put the twin shot keys in the bunny ears.
It would have ended. It would have ceased by now, not long after your use. Generally
I don't
outside
think
the
my
battle,
rabbit
they're
ears are
different
a good idea for the twin shot. You know.
You know, you're good point. We'll use him on Kira. Someone bring out Kira. She's strong. She can take the hit.
Kira's at school right now. There's no way she's gonna be able to join us right now.
Well,
like
go
I said,
pick her
Axel,
up.
you're never talking me into getting into that vehicle again. No.
Oh, that's so funny that you think I gotta talk to you about getting in the vehicle. But here in Alta Warriors, we don't believe in kidnapping.
Alta Warriors.
I couldn't think of the name, but it was starting to sound real like kidnapping, and I had to say
It's
something.
literally on the screen.
I got nervous. We started talking about like taking someone and put them in a van. I got nervous. I don't want people to think I'm
So
that person.
why would you want me to get into the van to test my key?
Because you
That
hate the
makes no
van. It's
sense.
funny.
Oh, no, wait.
It's funny to me.
It's up there. It's literally above your head, man.
Oh, look at that! Opposite.
Okay, question to Bryn. Do I have to morph in order to use my twin shot, or can I use it outside of that?
It generally needs activated twice, but in terms of what we're currently doing at the moment, you don't need to actually physically activate it in the way that we usually use in the game. So for this, I will allow you to roll a d6 to see if you can activate it in a passive state.
All right, here we go. I got 5.
Okay, so you are able to activate the key. In that moment that you do activate it, you see that the code that is linked into both the biofield and Dr. Brent's system creates that sort of like flow of information on the screen, showing the same pings that Nick was able to look for before.
You got a hit. Axel, can you trace it?
Sweet.
Oh, I'm already on it. I'm already on it.
Roll me a d6, Axel.
And with the 2 for technology.
You get the 2.
I finally get this because every session we do, Jackie be like, +2 for.
I'm always saying it.
Point two for technology. Come on.
You
We gotta help
gotta
find.
read your sheet. Read your sheet.
I did read my sheet. My sheet didn't read me. I also got a 2.
Oh
Plus
wow!
Plus 2. That means I
That's
got
what
a
you get for
4.
rolling in
Okay.
anger.
So, as a result of your roll, I would say that you're able to get more of a finer piece of information that tells you exactly, in close proximity, where Alta Warrior may actually be positioned. Now, you still are not entirely sure exactly where the ship is, but you can tell it is somewhere east of Hanzi.
Okay,
Okay,
I got
guys,
a
let's go.
I got a location. Okay, listen. We need to get there fast. Quick, let's all get in the van.
No, you're not getting me in that metal death trap. Not the last time.
It's clean now. I put in seat warmers. Our booty's gonna be warm.
Nick's headed to the van. Let's go.
You tried to use me for ejector seats. No.
Just
First
as
of
you guys
all-
are about to head off, the doors fly open, and that is when Kira comes into the room after you've all just deliberated. Hi, I'm back. Okay.
Twin shot key, activate.
I am not putting rabbit ears on her, Blue.
Who said anything about rabbit ears? We got
Oh,
one
God, we
ultra
gotta
warrior.
get that elephant
What's the key?
fixed. Alexis, can you give me a hand with the tease at this time? I'm getting frustrated. I'm knackered after the.
Oh, I'd love to help you. Please take me away from these guys. They're trying to kidnap me.
No, we're not getting the
Thank you.
man.
No, I'm helping Kira.
But here at Ultratech, we don't believe in kidnapping.
Oh, Jesus.
So tempted to give you a point of energy for getting the name right, but I'm not going to do that.
All right, yeah, so Alexis is going to help Kira.
Wow, we
Okay,
gotta
so
leave.
as you both as they both walk out of the room, that is when you go up to the kitchen, and obviously the machine that's dedicated for tea making is right there.
Okay.
So Kira just sort of turns around and goes, "Is it tough being the only girl amongst this group sometimes? Because, like, if I was a ranger and I had to deal with all of that, I would go nuts too."
I think I lost my mind a long time ago, kiddo.
How can you lose your mind? I mean, like, do you see other girlfriends here apart from us, or just...
No, it's just us, and that is what it is, sadly.
That's fair. Well, you know, what is it like with your family now, then?
I still don't really talk to my dad, but my brother said I can come by his work in like a day or two.
Well, that's good, I suppose. I don't have any siblings, so I don't know what that's like. Anyway, I'm just gonna continue with this tea, because last time I was too late to give Dr. Brent tea, I had a headache where he wouldn't shut up for 2 hours. So I'm just gonna go and take this. You can get everything for everyone else.
Okay.
What's the matter?
Well, she looked up the tea maker, and I'm guessing it's a different brand than say what that at the cafe. She's like, I don't know how to use this.
Oh, it's pretty easy, to be fair. Just look for the button that's marked B. It's literally how Dr. Brent likes to make it. I don't know if everyone else likes it that way, but it kind of works for everyone because I've never noticed.
She she presses the button, and it brews I said coffee, it's tea, and she actually goes to try it. And how strong is it?
Roll me a d6.
2.
2. So it is fairly strong. It's got a drop of milk in it, and it's almost like it's been brewing in there for at least 3 minutes.
Whoa. How does he drink this? Ugh.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Why does it should be sweet? At least sweeter than this. And she puts it down next to the other cup that Kira already has. It's like, here, give them both. Ugh.
Okay, and he grabs a cup and starts walking up. Okay, so
And
back in the
now-
lab, we've got Dr. Brent
Go ahead.
and obviously the other 3 rangers. Dr. Brent is still typing away. I think I've made a breakthrough here. It looks like Hanzi might actually be the best place to go after all, because I'm seeing some real energy transference going on here.
Transference? What do you mean?
Well, if I had to hazard a guess, I would say this is probably someone making a move. There's no way the energy would be like this if someone wasn't using the ship itself. So, considering there's been a few times when there's been a peak and it only applies when your keys have been activated, it seems like this might be linked to Jay. I'm gonna have to keep looking. You guys might want to head over there. God knows. I guess the best thing to do would be to just look for anything that looks weird.
Have we got
Understand.
any
To the
portals that
van!
we've set nearby?
Sorry, what was that again? Please check.
Have we got any portals that we've set nearby?
Not in Harnsey. The closest one you've set up is the one during the Christmas episode where you was in the marketing area within Arcala, which is generally just south.
The van.
All right.
To the van.
Okay, I'm also
Alexis
going to
actually has walks into the room behind Kira carrying a tray of like the teacup for everyone. Like, hey, I made tea for everybody, and she has Dr. Brent's tea.
Give me that.
Do we
Okay,
have some
I'm going to give a
money?
point of energy
Jack
to.
then quickly puts
Jack.
a bag on Alexis's head and then picks her up and then runs into the van.
Wait, what'd you do to me?
Well, remember, at Alter Tech, we're not kidnapping. We're guiding
Jack,
each
what
other.
did you say? I didn't hear you.
Don't worry. It's cool.
I have a tray of tea in my hands.
Well, make
Okay,
sure you hold
both of you
on to
roll
it
me-
tight.
Both of you roll me a d6.
3.
1 second. I've
Come
lost my dice, so I'm going to do it by an app. 6.
Damn.
Okay, so you do manage to pick up Alexis. Alexis, the tea sort of like flies everywhere a little bit, but you generally manage to hold on to the cups and the tray.
Put me down, Jack.
No, we're going to the van. Quick run.
Who driving?
You're spilling the
Oh.
tea.
Before you guys head off, there's something you guys probably want to take with you. Now, can I have all 4 of you roll me a d6, please?
6.
2.
6.
Okay, so between Axel and Nick, can you both roll me a d6, please?
Black and white.
Another
the
6.
American flag.
Hmm.
Yeah. Can I get +2 for technology just for the hell of it?
Nope.
Dang it, too. I wanted this.
It gets it.
Yep. Okay. So, Nick, you will notice that Dr. Brent has got a key for you and passes it to you. And the key that you are getting will be declared by what you roll. So please roll me another d6. If you get an odd, you get one sort of one. If you get a even, you get
4.
something else. A 4. Okay.
Please
You do get
My first
your
extra key.
Manta glide key. It's a new
Ooh,
animal access
glide.
key.
Jack's not the only one in the air no more.
Hey,
That will be in your
Oh, his
folder.
is more of a glide where Jackson's like
I can
sustained
fly.
flight.
Can you just imagine Nick morphs while gliding down? That'd be so majestic. That'd be so beautiful.
Okay,
I can
so we're going to continue off from that. And Dr. Brent, after giving the key to Nick, it obviously does activate. And obviously it becomes the Manta glide key. Now, obviously we're about to head out, but we're actually going to cut away from this point, and we're going to join as Jay is walking through the warehouses quite cautiously in Hanzi. Now, in Hanzi, it's generally a lot of like warehouse sort of like areas. So a lot of businesses or even companies have set up warehouses within that. So it's more of kind of like an industrial district, quite close to the shore, near Wavemeet, where Nick is originally from. So we're now going to sort of like cut to Jay, also known as Alter Warrior, as he is going through. I did actually forget to mention this. So if we can go back to the full screen, I just needed to clarify that Alexis, Nick, and Jack. Now, Jack and Nick, you did actually submitted your morph sequence videos and stuff that we did for the homework. You both also get 2 additional energy for that. So thank you, Alter Warrior, for reminding me about this. So you both get, and then finally we also with Alter Yellow. She didn't complete all of it. However, she did make a submission. So I'm gonna give a point of energy to her. But as a result of you 3 also submitting something and providing that, I'm gonna give Alter Warrior 3 points of energy. So as
Shame
you
on
were,
those who
Alter
didn't.
Warrior.
I have my reasoning.
It's all good. It doesn't matter. The main thing is we have fun. So,
I got a Power Ranger baby on the way. Leave me alone.
so Alter Warrior, as you were going through those warehouses, can I have you roll me a d6, please, to see if you can find anything?
3.
3.
I've got
okay,
+2 on tech, so if this is going to be tech related, then 5.
Unfortunately, not. No. So
You're
as
not
you
so
are looking
special,
through,
no.
Gotta try these
you
things.
actually find Gaia Tomfers. Sorry, the VCPD Tomfer. Gaia the Vital City Police Department Tomfers. So that'll be in your. So you did find that.
Yeah.
So as you are, sorry,
Other
as you're
than that,
sort of looking through-
sorry, go on.
No, go. Sorry, go on. It's my bad.
So yeah, other than that, it kind of strikes me that the search isn't going to be truly successful, and I'm realizing the disconnect between Earth's technology and the technology that Altec has, and seeing how vastly different they are.
Great. Okay, so can I have you roll me another d6, please?
4.
This is a perception roll. 4. So as you are slowly walking through, and obviously you picked up those Tomfers and put them away for another use, you do actually hear a bit of buzzing as you are sort of like slowly walking through. However, in that moment, you are interrupted, and you manage to catch a shadow up in the air as it descends down on you. Can you roll me a d6 for a saving throw, please?
2.
2. That is when Oblivion comes down and just smashes into the well, his hand is going straight into you. So
Crud.
it does actually hit you, but because of his velocity, you only take 7 points of damage.
I knew you would be here, Altar Warrior. I've been waiting for you. I guess you have finally accepted my invite.
Yeah, I remember you, Oblivion. I remember you very clearly, and I've been waiting to get my hands on you and get my revenge. I hardly feel like this is the correct setting, though. We need to be out in the open, where we can really do justice to this battle that we are going to have.
Lead the way. You choose the arena, then I'll bring the fight.
So I move out of the building, and we go into it's kind of like a clearing, and that is actually where I have landed my ship, and I've been hiding out for the last 2 weeks, trying to conserve energy by landing rather than keeping it in orbit.
Okay, as you are slowly going into this area, you could see that Oblivion is sort of like rolling back his shoulders, and then that's when he brings out both of his Dane axes from his back.
Finally, I've been itching for a decent fight for so long. Stuck in that ship all cramped up is not good. Come on, let's see what you got.
And he starts charging at you. So we're going to do a popcorn initiative that involves just Oblivion and Altar Warrior. But as it's just the two of us, I am going to let you roll to see whether or not you actually go first.
Okay. That is a 3.
Roll for initiative.
3. Okay, I'm going to roll against that since it was so low. Okay, so Oblivion is going first. So he's going to start charging straight at you and bring up his axe and swing into you. And then he does actually manages to hit you with one of his Dane axes and sweeps back into you. And you take 6 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay. In response, needing a weapon to fight back with, I would like to, even though he's nowhere to be seen.
Sorry, just double checking. I just say 6 points. 6 points of damage, right?
You did say 6.
You
yeah,
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my brain went dead there for a second. Sorry, guys, you were.
Yeah. So using what I've learned about the rest of the team and the other Rangers, I now have a better affinity to hack into them, even when they are not present. So I'm going to hack into Alter Red and use the Storm Sword key.
Okay, yep, that's fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to nullify the cost for that, because as a result of your preparation to moving him to a better area and also searching, I'm going to give you 3 points of energy. So in the grand scheme of things, you are actually only going to get 2 points of energy.
Okay.
So yeah, so that would have been a 1 cost. So you do obviously summon the Storm Sword. Well, actually, which port are you putting it in?
That's a good question. What are my options?
Yeah. So another thing you should also be aware of.
So emerge, Storm Sword.
So as you activate your key and you put it into your morpher, and you switch it round, you actually see a portal release. It's the same as yours, except instead of remaining the color it usually is, the portal does change it into a red, and that's when the sword comes out, and you obviously manage to grab it as it releases, and you put the key into the sword to use it.
Okay. Mainly my plan is to use this for defense against his melee weapon, but I'm going to launch an attack using the rapid slash.
Okay. So yeah, usually it costs 1 energy for the initial attack. So I'm gonna have you roll 1d6. If you do manage to get 6, then I will obviously give you back that energy you lost for using it, for summoning it. Sorry.
So I'm just struggling to roll with this morpher. I think 2. I'm not doing well today.
2. Okay, so as you go to strike against him with the Storm Sword, he uses his other Danax to sort of like parry it off of himself, so he does deflect the attack. Okay, and then we'll go back to his turn. So as you've obviously gone to strike him, he has decided to bring both his Danaxes and slam back down with both of them to try and hit you at the same time. Unfortunately, he misses with the first one, but he does manage to just graze you with the right one. And you take 3 points of damage.
Okay. His weapons, do they act as a pair or are they independent?
So his weapons act as one whole weapon, but obviously if the roll is too low, then he only gets the force of 1.
Okay. So I'm going to use my Ultra Override, and I'm basically going to try and use any energy stored in them to overload and destroy the weapons so that he can't use them anymore.
Okay, yep. Give me... So roll me your d6. You get the +2 for the tech roll.
Mm-hmm.
If you roll 6 or more, then you get to state the effect.
So it's a 5, so 7 total.
Okay, so as you activate your morpher and hack into any sort of like method to activate his weapons to override them, you do actually manage to see something. Although they look like quite basic axes, there is secret technology embedded into them. You can tell that they are alien in nature, but they are also sort of charged up with a foreign power source. So what did you want to state the effect to be?
So I would like them to basically burn up so that he can't hold them anymore, that they effectively become hot.
Okay. I'm going to have you roll me a d6 for damage as a result of that effect. 2. Okay, so you do obviously manage to hurt him, so I'll take that 2 points of damage. Okay, so Orcus just... Oblivion just looks at you and goes, you think that's going to be enough to stop me? You can see that his hands are burning and the steam is rolling off from that grip that he has on it, but he seems to just tense up more and he's just taking the pain.
Okay.
I'm going to have you roll another move because of the fact that your ability is a free use whenever you want generally.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll allow you to take another move as a result of that.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, I'm going to try again on the rapid slash and hope that he is now more distracted by the burning weapons in his hands.
Okay, so give me roll d6 for damage, please. Sorry, roll a d6 for attack. Sorry. By the way, you do have 6 energy. By the way.
I know. Yeah. I'm trying to. Yeah. On the Storm Sword card, it has got +2 damage if it hits.
4. Okay, so as you swing the sword into him again, he obviously moves faster than you do, so he's able to parry with both Dane axes and clamps onto it and tries to fling it away from him. So you obviously don't get to do the damage as a result of that. So can I also have you now? I'm going to let you choose after the next turn which key you'd like to activate after. So I'm going to have Oblivion roll against you again. This time he is going to attempt to fling the sword away from him and sort of like parry it so it gets out of your hand. And unfortunately, he doesn't make enough swing, but he does manage to obviously parry you back, so you do have like a bit of a deflection. So you start staggering back as a result of that hit where he's tried to launch the sword out of your hands.
So I've been trying to avoid morphing, knowing that will ping the other rangers and let them know of my location. But at this point, I'm feeling like there's very little option. So therefore, it's morphin' time.
Emerge! Alter! Warrior!
Okay, now you're fully morphed as a ranger. Can remove that 6 points of energy. So you can now continue off from your move from there, but I am going to let you decide. So you've got a choice of 2 keys that I'm going to reveal to you. Actually, no, you only have the choice of 1. Sorry. Okay, so you'll notice in your card folder, you now have a new key.
Okay. And I can use this for free.
You can, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. As you continue, as you've morphed into this sequence, Oblivion goes, finally, a little something more challenging. It's going to be interesting to fight a ranger for a change. And he starts sharpening up his blades upon managing up and just sparks off all of these different sparks. More like sort of like yellow hued, but there's also a bit of like purplish hues coming off them as well.
Okay, I think I found it now. So I'm going to use the also stolen fire gush key. Is that right?
Yes.
Excellent. So this is actually a Blue Ranger key that he has not been given yet, that I decided to borrow
Snitch.
on the way out of the building. So I'm going to surprise. Let me think.
This is a result of you going second place with the rolls.
So can I use this on my on the storm sword, even though it's a melee weapon?
You can. It would change any weapon, any attack into a ranged attack. There is, however, a compatibility issue. So you will need to roll at least 6 or higher, so there's no fallout from that.
Okay.
Get a 1.
I think I can do that. Do you want me to roll before I call the play, or?
Well, you call the play and then roll for it, see if you're successful.
Okay, so my plan is to use the key on the storm sword, and then I'm going to kind of use it as, I don't know how to describe it. When I slash, the energy dissipates off it as kind of like a lightning bolt, but more like a fire bolt, if you will.
Okay. Yep. Yep. That follows the sort of like shape of a detail of the key, so that's fine.
That's the idea. 9.
9. Okay, so as you go to initiate that, the key. Sorry. Right, as you activate the key and put it into the.
It?
Yep. Yeah, go for it.
Access fire gush key.
Okay, and that creates and merges it into the sword, and you're able to then create this sort of like almost like fire-like bolt with the sword and swing it into him. Also, you get the +2. Is that including the +2 for the roll?
No.
So it's 11. So yeah, you can now roll for damage as you go to strike that against Oblivion.
And I get 2 on that as well, do I? With this card?
Yes, you get +2 for attack. Yeah.
Cool. Only a 5, so 7.
7. Okay.
It's all good, Axel.
Okay.
Chill.
Oblivion sort of like goes back after that, delivering that hit, going, this is more of a challenge, and starts charging at you. Now, we are now going to go back to the Rangers, because as that moment, that Altar Warrior has morphed, that has pinged off on Dr. Brent's system, and he starts looking around. So we're going back to the lab now, and in that moment he goes, guys, I think I found him. You might want to check this out. And then it brings up on the map the exact location of where Altar Warrior is.
All right.
Now, can I have you all of the other Rangers, so apart from Altar Warrior, can you roll me a d6, please? I want to see if you can actually see any details about his location. 5, 5, 2, 4. Okay, so Alexis and Jack, you can actually see specifically that he is in Hanzi, quite close to a warehouse that is thought to be abandoned. Axel, you can sort of see that he is generally in Hanzi, but in an area you're not familiar with. And then Nick, the only information that you're generally aware of is that it is in Hanzi, and it's a fair distance away from your home, but it is way closer to your home than it would be to your current location, which is the lab.
Guys, he's in the warehouses in Hanzi. We need to step on it quick.
Yeah, we need to go.
Let's go to the van.
Just as you guys are about, as you guys are about to head out, you also all receive a phone call through your actual regular phones. So I'm going to have you all roll me a d6 again, see who actually receives it.
1.
3.
6. I got 6. I got 6.
I got a 6 too.
Okay, so both of you actually receive text messages and a FaceTime call from someone familiar, which is Georgia. Now, you remember Georgia from the Halloween episode when you were first hunting down the rabbit Tainted. Now, as you guys are obviously bringing up on your phone, I will let you decide whether you want to answer.
Jack pressed the lock button and then carries on.
Axel gonna answer the phone.
Answer that?
Yeah, I'm gonna answer this phone, Rude. What's up, baby girl?
Says the person who has the power.
I don't know if Dr. Brent can send the Rangers, but this is a really, 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 really bad situation. There's locusts here in Hanzi. I'm not entirely sure why they're here. It might be something to do with the presentation that Alpha Labs are supposed to be doing for us, but we're hiding, and they're getting really close. Can you ask Dr. Brent to send the Rangers here? This is really, really uncomfortable. We're trying our best to stay out of the way, but
where are they?
As you can see, and she just lifts the camera up, and you can see that there is 3 low casts sort of like roaming around the outsides of a warehouse.
Okay.
Don't worry. We'll talk to him, and we'll be on our way. Click.
Oh,
I hanged up on her.
We don't know how long we're gonna hide in this spot, but get here as soon as you can. And also, if you could you perhaps bring something to get us out? We've accidentally shut ourselves into one of the containers. We're gonna go, in case they hear us. And she hangs up.
I already hanged up on her. I hanged up first. I'm the one. All right,
Okay,
y'all,
I'm
we got
gonna give a point of
situation.
energy to the Blue Ranger as a result of taking that call.
Always for baby girl.
Damn it! I shouldn't have taken. I thought I was being nice.
You being nice, but not
Yeah,
picking up
yeah.
the phone. Rude.
I was giving it to you, considering you rolled high before and didn't get the
Oh,
key.
oh, never mind. Yes, I appreciate that. And now I don't have a key. I want it.
That's what I got.
Okay, are you guys, what are you all doing?
Man,
We need to. Some of us need. I think we need to split up. Some of us need to go to these low casts. Some of us need to go to Altar Warrior.
I would say this. We've been to the where she's at. I can't think of the name. We've been to the forest. We can actually teleport there, but the van's gonna have to take someone to Altar Warrior. We can split up. It's low cost. We can do one, and 3 of y'all can go.
she's
Well,
not in the
there's
forest. She's in a
four of us,
warehouse.
so 2 and 2.
Where?
Dr. Brinson chips in and goes, yeah, you guys are not going to be able to get there unless you take the vehicle. Unfortunately, the closest port location that you guys have previously set up is in Arcala. It's better to drive than it is to run. Yeah, man, this is seriously, I've not had any sleep. That explains it. I had a element key missing that I was going to give to one of you guys, and I think I found out where it went. Altar Warrior took it.
Wait, what?
You took.
Which
my
color did he
key?
take?
What?
Uh,
It's okay. It's
oh,
okay. I'm pretty sure you needed
it's-
it.
It's the fire gush key that I was supposed to give to Axel.
He did what?
I mean, I guess next time I can't leave anything around that guy. Jeez.
All right,
okay,
let's go.
You guys head off. I'll get a beat on his location, but if I was you, I would definitely sort out those low costs first, because according to the ping that I just received from George's phone, that's not far away from where Altar Warrior is fighting.
Should
Okay.
we morph before we go or when we get there?
Get in the van.
Should we morph before we go or when we get there?
I want him to see my face when I take the key back.
I
Get in the
ain't got
van.
The facilities for that big man. I ain't got the the right. I'm lacking on the energy.
Get in the van. Beep beep.
Nick
I
is
thought
going
we
to
were already in
volunteer
the
to go for the civilians. Jay obviously does not want our help.
Brennan, keep an eye out. If you can find his location, let us know. But I'm with Nick. I'm going to go help the civilians.
I guess I'm with Jack and going to Altar Warrior.
Yeah,
That doesn't
I'm
answer
with-
my question. Are we morphing here or morphing there?
we can't.
Oh, you can't?
I haven't got the energy.
Okay, so are you all getting in the vehicle?
Yes, we're getting
We're in
the
the
car.
van.
We're going.
Wait, who got shotgun and who driving?
Shotgun.
I'll drive.
Okay, can I have Alexis? Can you roll me a d6, please?
Please be lucky. Please be lucky.
1.
It's the loneliest number.
As you start up the vehicle, you're not able to get it going. You've turned the key, but something's up with it.
I can do this. I can do this.
Yeah, this is why I told Mike not to go so hard on this vehicle.
Shush back there. I know what I'm doing.
I'm the mechanic.
Can I roll again?
Yeah, go on. I'll let you roll again.
3.
Okay, you do actually manage to start up the engine despite the fact that you had that trouble, and the portal does open in front of you to be able to start driving through. Can I have Nick, Jack, and Axel? Can you all roll me a d6, please? If you roll less than 2, it's going to have side
5.
effects.
Oh boy.
Okay, you all get into the car. Alexis does not drive off without you. So as you are going through that portal, you actually sort of have a bit of an issue as you as you streak straight through. The actual area where you've opened up in is the market area in Arcala, and it scrapes against the alleyway wall a bit as it emerges through that little passing where you originally set it up, but it was able to continue driving through. Thankfully, there's not many people out, so there was a few people that had to move out of the way when a car suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
Sorry!
Can I have Alexis, can you roll me a... Sorry, Alexa. Sorry, no, Alexis. Roll me a d6, please. I want to see it. 2. Okay, so you managed to get through. There was a bit of a flash of light. So some people thought it was a bit weird how there was a flash of light and a vehicle going right through. But fortunately, there was not enough of the car going slow enough to see who was in the vehicle. But it was a bit odd.
All they hear is, sorry!
Okay, can I have you roll me another d6 again, please? I want to see how quickly you get to the location you're heading.
Finally got a good roll. 5.
Okay, so is it are you going towards Alta Warrior first, or are you going towards the low casts?
Civilians,
I'm gonna drop them off
low
at the low cost and then go ahead with Jack to more Ultra Warrior.
Okay. Just for proximity cases, you're actually not that far. So as soon as you arrive on the scene where the low casts have been pinged, you're actually probably about a 10-minute walk away, or even a 5-minute jog away from the position where the warehouse where Alta Warrior is currently fighting.
Shortest drive ever.
Tuck and roll, Axel.
All right, Alexis will pull it to a stop. Put it in park, turn it off, and then get out.
While Jack is in the front, he's looking at all the shiny buttons that Axel's fit in. He sees the one that ejector seats for the back, and he presses it.
Press the button. Now, which seat did you activate? That's the question.
Which one did you activate? There's 2 people in the back seat. Which one again?
Both of ours.
Yes.
Oh, you mother!
Bye, Axel.
Roll your d6.
Oh, God.
Jack, roll that d6.
Okay, so the ejector seat system that you have put in that unfortunately happens to be where Axel is sitting. Fortunately, the roof does actually fly open, and it does thrust him out. But the vehicle has already come to a stop, so it's more of a quick drop than anything else. So, Axel, can you roll me a d6 to see if you actually managed to land safely?
Oh, Jack, I will get my revenge. It's a 5.
Okay, you managed to land perfectly with the seat still attached to you with the seatbelt, but you're kind of leaning over in shock as a result of that occurrence.
Alexis looks at Jack like, did you really have to do that?
I'm sorry, I thought it was a seat warmer.
That was the button to the left.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Seat warmer.
Now my butt's nice and warm. Yeah.
We're getting out of the car anyway. Come on, let's go.
As a result of the noise that you guys have just made, that's when the low cast has emerged out from the side. You can actually see him slowly approach. Now, can I have you roll a d6 for perception, please?
I rolled a 5, so that means a 7 for me.
Okay, so you can generally see that there's a container in front of you, and there's that one low cast that is all making the buzz. Axel's still in shock, so he doesn't see all of it. He just sort of is still a little bit overwhelmed by the recent occurrence. But the rest of you do actually see that the low cast has come out. There's a container that's further back, just on the edge of another warehouse. So close to the entrance, and there is obviously 2 more low casts that have started following the one from behind. So, what do you guys now do?
Jack is going to start sneaking off and head more towards the location of Alta Warrior, but stay stealthy.
Okay, roll me a d6 to see if you can do that. This is going to be a stealth roll.
6.
Okay,
Nice.
you do manage to sort of like stagger off. How unfortunately,
Oh boy.
as you are sort of like walking off, you're in more of an open area, but the low casts have not spotted you yet. Okay, what about the rest of you?
Can I try to follow Jack stealthily? Air quotes. Ow!
Yep, you can roll a d6 for stealth.
That was really
Definitely,
stealthy.
you just
I
hurt
keep,
Just
I
gonna
keep
say.
hitting my hand on my desk. That's what keeps happening. I got 6.
You got a 6. You also get
With
the
ninjas.
+1 for stealth, so you're actually 7. So you're actually able to sneak away rather quickly compared to Jack. But even though you're sort of like in an open, a fairly open area, you're able to sort of like keep low and evade detection from the low cast as you start going towards Altar Warrior's location. Now, Nick and Axel, what is it you're planning to do?
So Nick is going to try to kind of dust Axel off a little bit from the ejector seat and kind of tap him on the shoulder and point to the locust.
And Axel's gonna be like, but then I'm gonna look at Jack and do.
Can't see me, I'm hidden. I'm gone.
Okay, I'm gonna give a point of energy to Nick for thinking of a fellow ranger.
What about point of energy for shenanigans?
You know
I
what?
will
I am actually gonna give you a
shenanigan.
point. I'm gonna give both Alexis and Jack a point of energy for thinking on your feet and going into stealth there. That is actually quite a smart move considering that you want to go to Altar Warrior.
I will shenanigan, Bryn. I will shenanigan.
I shenan once, I will shenanigan.
Okay, so since... Sorry, you're going as you were saying, Nick.
Axel, do you want to handle the buggy boys and I'll try to get the people to safety?
Oh, that sounds like a great thing. I got a lot of aggression now.
Just picture
You're
Jack's
welcome.
face on every one of them. Go for it.
Oh, I feel it. I feel it. I'm gonna run towards them. I'm running towards them, and I'm screaming. Ah! Ah!
Okay, can you roll both? Can you roll me actually, Axel? Can you roll me a d6 first?
Ooh, a 5.
Okay, so luckily the seat comes away from you as you sort of like start charging off. Otherwise, that could have got way worse. So the belt actually just comes undone as you as a result of you start charging, so it wasn't able to contain your energy. And yeah, we're now going to go into popcorn initiative. So we have got 3 low casts in front of you. Now you have all been fighting and training as well as doing more rage stuff over time. So you now feel a little bit more energized compared to normal. The difference is now is that you've had a bit of experience. The low casts don't seem as harsh as they used to be, so you're able to fight them as if they were putties. So now we've got popcorn initiative. I am going to say, Axel, you go first as a result of charging in.
All right, so there's 3 low cars in front of me. Well, in a good. How far of a distance are they from me? Just wondering.
I would say if you sprinted for exactly 4 minutes, you would be right next to them. But they do notice you as you start charging.
4 minutes. Ooh. I'm glad this ain't real life. I'll be having an asthma attack. All right, I wanna. So are they a good distance from each other, or like if I go towards one of them, I can interact with all 3 of them at the same time?
One is closer than the other 2. The other 2 are quite close together, but they're further back. So the first one you would probably meet is the one that's in front of you, with the container in the background in that warehouse.
All right, so this is gonna be an interesting question now, but maybe not. So let's say I grab one and threw it. Would I be able to hit the other ones with it?
Well, grabbed what specifically?
I want a
Oh, you
fury
grabbed-
charge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's give that a go. Yeah, a charge attack that's on your character card. So a charge attack that rams an enemy, then it launches them with an arm thrust up movement. So I'm gonna say if you manage to get a 6, I will say that you managed to throw him in the direction of the other 2.
A lot of pressure on me. Do I want a super? No, I ain't gonna super.
Oh Lord, here we go.
I don't need this. I don't need it because I got. Well, I was about to say something stupid. I had to stop myself. Whatever. I got the power guy, the anime on my side. Yes, 6.
Wow, that's a first.
Okay, so as you go charging at him, you ready up your arms. It was almost like you've got 2 tusks, and you charge into him, and you punch that low cast up and make him fly into the other 2. You can roll a d6 for every single low cast. So roll me a d6 singular for each low cast and the damage they take.
Oh, so beautiful. Okay, that's a 4 for 1.
4 for 1, yep. So that's the first
Okay.
one.
A 1 for 1. I mean, for the second one.
Okay.
And for the final one, that's another 4.
Okay, so as you've launched one into the sky, and it's gone buzzing as it's going flying into the sky, it's slightly turned to its side, and the brunt of its body has landed into one, but just clips the other one with his legs, which doesn't fully knock him over, but does scratch him as a result of the feet that they have. So who would popcorn it to next, Axel?
I'm gonna go give it to my man Nick. Nick, save the people. I got this covered.
All right, so he's interacting with the locust. How far away is this container from me right now?
You would probably have to run about 8 minutes straight, like Axel just did, in order to reach there past the low casts.
So Nick's gonna start sprinting, but he's gonna
Mike,
take a way
Nick,
that goes
Mike.
around.
Mike.
Okay.
Gonna go around the locust to avoid drawing attention to himself.
Okay, so can you roll me a d6, please?
D6. That is 5.
5. Okay. As you go to run around them, you do actually make a good distance. They're currently distracted by the fact that they've just been bluntly attacked by Axel, and they're just sort of like getting up to recover from that strike. But you do make it over to there. Now, I am going to give you a free action. Treat it as a free action to gain the distance from the point you were to the container that you landed or wanted to go to. Sorry.
So Nick would bang on, well, not bang, he's not trying to draw noise, but kind of knock and see if anyone is in there. So he's gonna kind of, are y'all in there?
That's when you hear 3 people scream, ah! And it just scares them a jump as a result of you suddenly knocking on there. Oh my god, who is it?
I was wandering by and I heard some noise. Are y'all okay?
Oh god, I thought you were a low cost. Why would you do that to us? Oh, for God's sake.
How was I supposed to know? Are y'all able to get out?
Can you get us out of this thing? I think the bolt went on the container as we closed it.
So Nick is going to look for the bolt.
Okay, roll me a d6, please.
3.
3. It has clearly like jammed down as a result of them probably closing the door a little too far, so it's just sort of landed into place.
Is Nick able to try to lift that?
Yeah, you can give it a go with a d6.
Wait. That's a 5.
Okay, so it was a bit rusted, but you do manage to lever it up and open the container door. You can see that it's Georgia. It's in there with 2 other people in sort of like uniforms, almost as if they're going to some sort of meeting. Both of them are wearing ties and a black suit. More of like actually sort of like bluish in hue, actually more blue than it is black. And Georgia is also standing there, and she's like elegant dress, but she's still got a lab coat over the top, as if she was supposed to join there for something else. But she does obviously come out along with the other 2 and go, "Oh, thank you. Oh my God, there is low costs. Oh my God. Can you? We need to get out of here. Why is there no Rangers around here? I thought I said to Dr. Brink call the Rangers."
The request is in, but we don't know where they are yet. Be very quiet and head that way.
Okay. We'll try and sneak off. I guess we're not going to that, private event that they're hosting at Alpha Labs. Thanks so much. Okay, I'm going to give a point of energy to Axel for a brilliant attack. I'm also going to give a point of energy to Nick as a result of that attack. NRG. Okay. Now, as you guys continue, you run over to the. Okay, as you continue with that, I am going to now say it goes to the locust now. So, as a result of that hit, the one that was thrown is on the ground, so we can't move, but the other one then gets up. That was struck pretty badly, and is going to fire at Axel for doing that. Oh, and I got a lightning bolt. So he blasts at you, and you take 6 points of damage.
That run took more out of me than you did.
Okay, and then the other one, I'm going to take this as the next turn because obviously you didn't pass it to the GM. So the other one is going to start running towards you because it was just barely clipped. But it doesn't quite make the distance, so it doesn't quite come up to you, but he is getting closer. So I'm going to pop this corn back over to Axel.
All right. So right now we got one running towards me, we got one on the ground, and another one that's just attacked me, but he thought he was doing something. He ain't doing nothing to me.
The one that's running towards you, one that blasted you, and obviously the one that's still on the floor.
All right, so I want to go into my inventory and I want to pull out the prime laser, the X6 laser that's in my inventory.
Okay, yep, no worries. Yep, so let me just. Yeah, the Prime X6 laser. So roll for the attack only for this one.
Cool. Shooter. That's a 3.
Okay, so as you bring it out from your little ranger dimension that is in the sort of like rear of you, you bring it out as almost like a massive like magic trick. You bring out the laser and you go to shoot. Which low cost are you aiming for?
I want to go towards the one that's running towards me.
Okay. You do 4 points of damage to that low cast. So he is badly damaged now. Who you popcorn to next?
I'm back to you, GM. Show me what you got.
Oh, don't ever say that to the GM. That is a recipe for disaster.
Only one low cast is able to sort of make a move here. So as you have gained all of the aggro, Axel is going to shoot at you again, and he fires into you, and then direct hit, and you take 5 points of damage.
Still don't feel it.
Mr. Tough Guy.
Okay, pass this over to Nick.
All right, so Nick is. Are the civilians clear?
The civilians are clear. They've all run off. Yes.
Nick is going to try to rush over to the one that is running towards Axel, and try to grapple it and hold it in place for Axel to get a nice swing at.
I will say that you would actually come into contact with the other two that's in on that one's rear. So they are basically both facing the back of you. One's just sort of getting up off the floor now. The other one's fired another shot at Axel and hit him. The one that was actually charging at him has been pushed back as a result of that laser strike that went into his chest, and he is starting to spark a bit from the damage.
So I guess I would try to target the one that's on the ground and getting up.
Okay. How do you want to do so?
As he's getting up, I'm kind of put him in a headlock and try to hold him steady for Axel's next attack.
Okay. Roll me a d6, please.
4.
4. Okay, you do actually manage to sneak up behind him and put him in a headlock, and the creature just goes and rolls back as you grapple him down. So what do you do from that point? He is in that grapple.
He's going to call out to Axel. Free hit, Axel. Go ahead and take it.
Okay, hold still. I'm gonna shoot.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna shoot at it. Don't worry. I won't. Don't worry. I seen this in an anime. Beam. I mean, headshot.
Roll for your attack.
Yay, Rolly. Ooh, that's the one.
No.
So as you go to shoot, the laser actually has a malfunction and starts overheating, and you're not able to actually release another fire from that. Now, can you roll me another d6, please?
Ooh, it's gonna blow up. It's a 2.
Okay, so it heats up so much that it actually singes your hands, and you have to drop it. And you take 2 points of damage.
I love that you've done by accident what I tried to do deliberately to Oblivion. That's great.
Okay, so we are now going to continue off from that. So we're going to continue as Altar Warrior and Oblivion's fight continues. Altar Warrior just made that strike into Oblivion with his sword, using that Fire Gush key. So now he's going to start charging at him and just swing both axes to slash into Altar Warrior. He does manage to strike into your Altar Warrior. He swings those two blades and strike into you. And you take 16 points of damage.
Ooh.
Sorry, I rolled pretty high.
Dang, man, you trying to kill him?
Okay, I'm going to now pass this over to Altar Warrior.
Okay, so as I'm reeling from that attack and have been kind of sent backwards a little bit, what I want to do is use the portal technology to kind of open several portals around him, and then use the bolting strike attack on the storm sword to kind of jab through the portals and take him off guard in that way.
Okay, I am going to say
difficulty of
right,
-3.
I'm going to say this is difficulty of 9. So roll me 2d6. I'm going to give you +2 to your roll.
I was going to say I got the tech roll.
As you're using your technology for it.
Don't need it. 10 rolls, so 12.
Okay, so as you activate your Morpher, I'm going to say you also give you a point of energy for that. So you managed to open up these different portals, but I'm not going to say you're going to get a strike from each one of them. I'm saying you're going to get one, so it kind of disorientates Oblivion when he sees all these portals open up. And that's when you deliver that strike into him using the Storm Sword. Can you roll me your 2d6 for damage, please?
And there's +2 on that, is that right? From the Storm Sword itself?
Is it the bolting strike you're using, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so,
So roll for each hit, +2 damage.
Yeah. Actually, roll me a second hit.
So,
I say the first hit
twice,
does
yeah?
go through, because the first one is slash, and it's the thrust that you need to now roll for. So 2d6.
6.
Okay. Yep, I will say that you do manage to get that other hit into it. So now you can roll for damage, and then you get a +2 for that damage as well. Actually, no, sorry. You just do 10 damage. I forgot. It's a weapon.
That's good, because I did not roll 10.
Yeah, I forgot about the weapon thing. So previous damage shouldn't have counted. So never mind. We'll continue from there. Right. Sorry. I'm also going to, I think previously when you did damage, I'm going to take an additional 10 damage because I feel like you should have done more damage earlier, but you rolled poorly to account for it. So I will obviously take off another 10 damage just to sort of equalize that a little bit. Probably more than I should, but never mind. That's my own mistake. So let's continue from that. So yeah, that was a good strike against them. We do manage to obviously do that hit. Now, can I also have you roll a d6 again for me, Altar Warrior?
Just 1 or 2?
Just the 1.
3.
3. So during your preparation, you do actually remember that you created another key specifically for yourself, kind of similar to Dr. Brent's keys. So you do actually have the Holo Construct key. So you can use that at any point as you wish to use it. Okay, so it is in that moment, straight after that strike that you've done, that we have Alexis and Jack enter into the scene. So you two are just sort of slowly sneaking through. So I'm going to have you roll me d6 each, please.
You got it. 6.
6. And Jack. Oh,
So
Jack is lagging far behind, but Alexis gets close enough that she's able to get towards the pinpointed location, whereas Jack's kind of like right behind her at quite a distance. So, what do you do now, Alexis? You're now at the specific warehouse that the ping is detected. This is quite a large warehouse, by the way. This is probably at least closer to like a 3-story building rather than a 2-story building, but it is quite large, but it does look abandoned.
Can I see Ultra Warrior and Oblivion fighting?
Roll me a d6.
4.
You are now close enough that you can hear the clashing, but you don't exactly know who the other person is. All you can ascertain is that it's Ultra Warrior based on the pinpoint location that you can see on your morpher.
Okay. So what I wanted to do is not gonna work. What I wanted to do was actually use the Earth Collide card to send a spear point of Earth at Oblivion to damage him. But if I can't see him, I can't do that. You know what I mean?
You're outside of the building at the moment, so you can't ascertain what's actually going on in the building.
I drew him outside, remember? We're not inside anymore.
Oh, you're not inside? Okay. In that case,
it's a clearing.
Yeah, you can hear the clashing, but you need to go around the building to see what's going on.
All right, can I move up a little bit more so I can see?
Yep. I'll let you do that. Yep.
Right.
Roll me a d6 just to see if you can see everything that's going on.
5.
So after hearing those clashes, you sort of like go around and you can see that Ultra Warrior is currently engaged in battle with what can only be described as a huge orange reptile with 2 Dane axes and almost kind of like metallic chieftain warrior-esque clothing. But it's minimal, but you can see that he's got like some pads on his shoulders, on his chest, as well as like sort of like skull, sort of like, well, not a skull helmet, but it's like a metal helmet that covers his entire face except for his jaw. And you can see he's kind of like not exactly laughing, but he has got his like mouth open as he's dealing these strikes with a quite a gleeful expression.
Alexa's gonna say quietly but still audible, "Access, Earth Collide," and she's going to use grab Earth. Words are hard when you're tired, by the way. Shape into a spear point and launch it at Oblivion.
Okay, roll me a d6 for that. I'm gonna say you get a +2 for the roll.
5 + 2 is 7.
7. Okay, I'm actually gonna make that 8. Actually, no, just 7, because I'm thinking of something else. It's Jack's ability I'm thinking of. So you roll, you get a 7. So you do actually manage to create that spear, and you manage to throw it from that portal at Oblivion. However, in that moment, Oblivion is sort of like turned round during his bout with Ultra Warrior, sees that shard of Earth heading straight for him, and slashes it away, and then starts charging towards Ultra Warrior.
Oh, crud.
Okay, so what is Jack's doing since you're right behind her, because you would have caught up at this point?
Okay, Jack. Has Jack been seen as well, or is it just...
No, you're literally right behind Alexis at the moment.
Okay. I'm going to try and get an even stealthier position on... what's his name?
Oblivion.
I'm going to try and get closer so I can hit him with a chilling claw.
Okay, so as you're setting up for an attack, let's go back to Axel and Nick as they are continuing the bout against the 3 low casts. Now, Nick has just got them into a lock, so we're going to continue off with Axel's turn.
Okay, well, since I just burned my hand on this laser, I should have known, man. This is civilian work. I need to upgrade. I want to pull out my Ultraizer. So, access Ultraizer.
Okay. Well, you don't need to do that. The Ultraizer is part of your Ranger gear anyway, so you're probably out of that little secret area because it's more of a sidearm. So, yeah. Not even a holster because you're not in Ranger form. Which is weird. None of you are in Ranger form. So, yeah, you can bring it out the Ultraizer. It obviously is a point of energy for use, so I'm going to take a point of energy off you.
But it's technology. Shouldn't I get a technology point?
Nope.
Nice try.
Okay, can you roll? Which one are you firing at?
The one Nick's still holding down.
Okay, yeah, go for that then, please. You may roll your d6 for attack.
Yeah, because if I miss this one, he might try to hurt Nick. And not Nick. He can glide now. Oh, that's a 5.
Okay, so as you go to blast into that held low cast, you do actually manage to pinpoint a perfect strike into it. And the one that Nick is then holding has been destroyed.
Thanks, Nick.
Nice shot.
Blue and white is always right.
Who you popcorn to next?
I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to GM. I'm gonna go GM.
Okay, as that low cast has seen that one of its mates has been destroyed, the one that's on Nick's right hand side then goes to strike it in with the blade from its arm and goes to swing at him. It does actually strike into you, Nick, but you only take 2 points of damage because you managed to suppress the attack.
Fair enough.
And I'm going to pass it over to Nick.
So my new key is a gift projection. That means I can give it to someone else, right?
Yes, you can do that.
And Axel, your animal spirit is an elephant, yes?
Yeah.
Hey Axel, it's Dumbo time.
Yeah.
Access Panther Glide.
I see an elephant fly.
Okay, so as you activate the Manta glide key, so this allows a gift projection. I will have to say is not only a 2 energy cost, but I would say you have to use your Alterizer for this as well, so that will be another point of energy used. Oh, you do, yeah. So one cost only. Thank you.
Okay.
You are welcome.
That was almost bad.
Yeah. It is a debut. So as you activate your key, you put it into your Alterizer and blast it towards Axel, and that gift projection allows him to gain the wings of a manta, sort of like around his arms. So yeah, with that applied, you now gain counter and evade rolls, so you can actually deflect during any enemy attack. So, yep. And the bonuses only apply during these rolls as well. So only if you go to stop an attack, roll against an attack, will you be able to get the +2 if you're successful. Okay. So, let's pass this over from who, Nick, to who?
Can we go back to the Locust?
Okay, so the low caster has just gone to taking all that damage earlier from the laser. Is going to still start running out after Axel, and is going to bring out his blade and start swinging into him. So he actually misses and doesn't come into contact with him perfectly. But I'm going to have Axel. Can you roll me because you now gain counter from that attack?
So excited.
So hang on, before you roll, what are you doing to it? What are you doing in result?
Well, as he's missing,
As a counter.
I want to swing behind him and start gliding up into the air and go downward and slam him to the ground.
Okay. Yeah, it gives you like a weightless appearance, so you won't necessarily fly like Jack does, but you do sort of like glide. So I will, roll me a d6, please, and you get +2 for that.
Oh, okay, good. Because when I did roll, I rolled a 6, and that's why I want to do it. So it's an 8. Let me do the wrestling move.
Yep, you managed to do that as you sort of like swoop around him with those wings sort of like gliding you. It always feels a bit weird because it's like your feet and like just barely touching the ground. Almost like you've got a kind of weird parachute attached to you, but you're able to hook onto that low cast and then swing him down and slam into the ground. So roll me your d6 for damage, please.
That's 5.
5. Okay, so you actually destroy that low cast with that strike as it goes plummeting into the ground and explodes. Actually, no, not explodes, disintegrates because there wasn't really much energy involved. Okay, I pop this call back over to Axel as it. I think it's your next turn on this one.
Yes, and we only got one Logar left, right? Logar.
Yeah, one low cast left.
How far is he from me? Just wondering.
It's just gun striking against Nick, so it's probably only like a 1 minute sprint away from you.
So he's like pretty much next to Nick then, right?
Yeah.
And about a minute from me. But with these Manta wings that I can glide to him, it'd be like 30 seconds.
Yeah, you probably, you could get up in front. So just, declare what you want to do. I'll let you know how if you can manage it without another roll to get the distance.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. Now, while we have these, don't you say that, while we have these Manta wings, I would like to access my fire flare key on my feet.
Okay.
And I want to jump thrust into it and hopefully do a barrel roll and kick through it at the same time.
Okay, yep, no worries. Yep, go and roll me d6 for that one, please. I also, let me double check. I believe that is also a. Oh, it's not an energy cost. No, it's got limited to 3. So yeah, I'll give you a +2 for that attack as well.
This it's Dumbo mode. Oh, it's a 4. Dumbo does it. Let Dumbo do it. Let Dumbo do it.
You do thrust into use your wings to sort of like thrust you forward a bit more and creates that glide effect. And as you activate your key, put it into your morpher. I don't remember you saying access fire flare though.
Say it.
The access fire flare key on my feet key.
So you activate the key, put it in, a portal comes out of your morpher, you put your feet through it and do that. That will kick into that low cast. Can you roll me for damage, please?
Oh, that's a 3.
3. So I'm going to say you get the +2 from that, so it is 5. Okay, so we'll now go back to where Oblivion is now fighting with Altar Warrior, and we'll also have Jack and Alexis participate in the next battle. So I'm gonna say that since this is a different round, not involving you guys, I'm gonna let Jack take the next move.
Okay, so I was sneaking up towards Oblivion, ready to use my Chilling Claw attack.
Okay, so yes, roll me a d6 then, please.
Yay. That'd be 6.
Okay, so as you go close up to Oblivion, who's not noticed you as striking, you go to do that chilling strike against him. But in that moment when you've gone to strike against him, he has moved moved backwards and actually has gone straight into you without realizing you are there. And you take 6 points of damage.
Okay. Not good. Not good at all.
Can you roll me a d6 to saving throw to see if you actually stop yourself from falling all the way back? 2. So you land straight on your back as a result of that, because all the force has just pushed you far, and you basically just go right onto your back from trying to do an attack against an enemy that is fully in motion.
I'm just going to do a quick, cool little flip of the legs and try and then land and then do a cool pose at the end. Try and get myself back on my feet.
Are you popcorn to next, Jack?
Alexis, let's go.
All right. So the earth I shot at him got destroyed. It didn't do anything to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me think for a second. Can I use my burrow key to once again try to get under the enemy's feet, but this time to like trip him up?
Yeah, you can give that a go. Yep.
All right, I'm going to do that.
2 energy cost though for that.
I can't see how much energy I have.
8.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, I have enough. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay,
Six.
so
All's on my hands. Diggy, 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 diggy.
Take a time, no take a time.
No. The question is, does it trip him up when I get under his feet and like?
okay, as you go to do dig underground, so as you go and do that digging motion, you do actually go underneath, but I need you to roll me d6 to see if you actually
2. Dang it.
2. So you're unfortunately stuck and you don't quite erupt under the ground. So you have dug underneath into position, but you haven't not only dug deep enough, but you haven't gone far enough to enter into the same zone where Oblivion and Ultori are fighting.
All right. So once again, I am stuck underground. Great. Running theme with this card.
Who are going to next, Alexis?
I think all that's left is you, right?
And me.
It's me and Ultra Warrior.
I choose you because I don't want Ultra Warrior to get hurt any more than necessary.
Okay. Oblivion is noticing that there's different scents around, so he starts looking around and going, I should have known that you would need help, Ultra Warrior. You are weaker than I thought. He starts charging at you. And then he also is going to bring both Dane axes and swing them down, but then also cut them across and then swish out both blades directly, swing into you twice.
Seems unnecessary, but fine.
Okay, he does actually manage to swing into you and then slash, and you take 5 points of damage. I'll pass it back over to Ultra Warrior after taking that hit.
So obviously I have noticed that Alexis and Jack are here now, I assume.
Roll me a d6 to see if... Sorry, you should roll me 2d6 because you're morphed. See if you notice them.
7.
7. So you do actually notice that both of them are standing there. I'm actually going to give you a point of energy for being observant.
Well, remember, I'm underground, so he actually wouldn't see me.
He probably would have noticed you. Oh no, he would have noticed Jack. But yeah, I'll give you 2 points of energy for checking out the battle area. But he would have noticed the rock coming flying at him. Considering he's fighting against Oblivion, he would have noticed there was some interference. But obviously the fighting has taken so much of his mental capacity, he probably doesn't fully acknowledge or even be able to talk to you as that was happening. But yeah, you do actually notice Ultra Warrior.
So I can see Jack, but I perceive that there is another person there that I don't know who it is, and I call out to them to not interfere and to leave me to this battle, knowing full well in the back of my mind that they're going to ignore me and get involved anyway. But still, I macho posture to say, stay the hell away.
Yeah, we could have said the same thing to you. But you helped us.
How
Only
many
fair that
of
we
us
Friends,
have
not
have?
abandoned friends, you hear from
Yeah.
underneath the ground.
Yeah, might not do,
Boom.
might not do that again. Anyway, so I'm going to use the Holo construct key that I have made.
Okay, since this is
Myself,
the
is that
first
right?
time you're using it, I'm going to void the energy cost, as it's obviously a debut.
Okay, so access Holo construct key, and now I have to ask, what are the limits to what I can produce in hologram form in terms of size?
So you can't make anything generally bigger than you, but you can obviously make it quite wide or any shape of your desire. But it is going to be like a holographic energy, similar to the Rangers when they gain like the bunny, paws, or Jack's wings, or even as recently demonstrated by Axel with the Manta wings on under his arms. So yeah, that is similar in nature to that. The only difference is there's more sort of like, it looks more like coded over your whatever you sort of like make, but you can put it on any part of your body in general.
Okay, so I am going to use it to make I don't even know what it's called, this kind of scorpion Mortal Kombat big blade on a
Oh,
string,
right, yeah.
get over here type thing. I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to use that in holographic form with an idea that I'm going to try and pull him directly into the storm sword that I still am using.
Okay, yep. Roll me your 2d6, please.
This tech, right?
It's not tech, no.
Yeah, techno.
I love
9.
that music.
9. Okay, so as you go and create this thing, you do actually manage to activate the key and it releases out. And as the portal comes through, the shape that you had envisioned has actually created around your hand. So you're able to use it in the distinct feature that you had in mind for it. So you're able to thrust the blade in front of you. And it does actually grab onto Oblivion, and the blade actually pierces through his armor. And you're able to continue from that and pull him into him and use the sword. So since it's a sort of a reactive effect, I'm going to allow you to roll again for your attack using the storm swords.
That is a 8.
8. Okay, so you do actually manage to get that swing in. So as you pull Oblivion in, he's surprised by it. He goes, "What the?" And it starts flying towards, like staggering towards you because he's quite heavy. But then you swing your blades at him, your sword at him, as you've done that chain attack, and you do. It does take the 5 points of damage from your swords, but I'm also going to let you roll a d6, just one d6. As a result of using that weapon created from your Holo construct.
5.
Oh, actually,
There's
it's
15
got set damage on
right?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got 15 damage it. So, yeah. Right,
So I'm kind of pairing.
Tell you
that,
what, I will
that
combine
and the
those both
sword,
together.
Right? Yeah. That's the
B1.
correct answer. Thank you.
That's the correct answer. So it does create quite a slash into Oblivion. Much better. Now we're in for more of a fight. And he starts charging at you again. You can popcorn it to now, to Warrior.
It's a new round, right?
It's a new round.
Well, considering I don't want Alexis and Jack involved, I'm going to popcorn it to Oblivion.
Okay, Oblivion starts running towards you, and this time he is actually gonna go for a kick. And in that particular moment, he does kick you away, and you take 6 points of damage. But in that moment, he goes, "Well, if you're gonna call some of your friends, I might as well call some of mine." And he slams his two Dane axes together, and that's when you hear a buzzing noise, and then 3 low casts start descending down from the air. Now these are different from the usual low casts that you're all familiar with. Obviously, Alexis and Jack, you would have seen them come down,
I'm
but
underground.
these ones have got a very. Oh yeah, you won't be able to see it, yeah, but you would hear the buzzing. So Jack, you'll be
I
able
hear
to
the
see
buzzing,
this.
but
So,
it's like I'm in darkness.
yeah, and Nick as well. Sorry, Jay will be able to see this as well. But you'll see that the it has like a laser underneath its arm, so it's like a long barrel under its arm rather than the usual one that you see the Salvation have. They've also got wings on them, but they're sort of almost like metallic in appearance rather than the usual sort of like insect you're usually accustomed to. So by all logic, it shouldn't be able to work, but it does. But it is vibrating enough from them to be able to stay hovering. Now, all 3 of those are now pointing their blasters individually at Altar Warrior. So I am now going to pop this corner over to Jack, since he's now witnessing this moment where low casts have descended.
Okay, so they're pointing their stuff towards Altar Warrior. I think we're gonna have to power up ourselves here, guys. I'm gonna talk to everybody on my Morphing, guys. I think we need to have a bit of a power boost. Is everybody with me?
Ready.
Ready.
Ready?
Ready.
Emerge.
No, wait,
Alter.
it's more-
I know.
it's morphing time, dude.
Wrong.
It's morphing time.
It's more.
Merge. Alter. Ranger. Emerge. Alter. Ranger. Merge. Alter. Ranger. Merge. Alter. Ranger.
Okay, so as you can, you'll morph now. Let me just do the last one.
Jack is then going to. How much energy do I have? I can't quite see. I'm guessing I've now got none after I've morphed.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So Jack can't really do much else. Apart from, I'm going to. Can Alter Warrior hold more than one weapon at a time?
Alt Warrior can do, yes.
Okay, I'm
He's
going
currently
to
got the
whip
Storm
out-
Sword in one hand, and he's got the obviously projection that he's just made in the other.
I'm going to whip out my shield key. I'm going to throw it towards Alter Warrior to maybe, hopefully, he can whip it out and shield himself before he gets hit by any of these lasers.
Oh, I can whip it out.
Whoa! Buy me a drink first, please.
Okay, so you say you're going to use to get past the key to him?
I'm going to pass my shield key over to Alter Warrior to help him out.
Okay, roll me 2d6. Actually, no, wait. Roll me d6 first to see if you can get in contact with Alter Warrior as he's fighting. Could get his attention generally. 6. Okay,
6.
now roll. So call out to him as you would.
Jay! Catch!
Right, roll me a 2d6 for that now, please.
That's 3 and a 6, so that's a 9.
A 9. So you do actually manage to throw the key at Alter Warrior. Alter Warrior, can you now roll me 2d6? See if you catch it.
9.
So you do manage to grab that key as he does that, but we'll have to wait and see if you can use it afterwards. Jack, that will take that as your turn. So who are you passing it to next?
Let's popcorn it to Alter Warrior. I want to see if he gets it. Oh, can I, or has he already been?
He has already been.
Oh, okay,
However,
so
I'm
that
also going to, as you all morph together, I'm going to also now pass this back over to Axel and Nick. As a result of them, obviously, morphing at the same time as you guys, and there's only one live cast left. So I'm going to give this over to Nick, if you want to take your turn now, please.
He's standing right next to me, right?
The live cast is standing right next to you on your right-hand side, yeah. He just struck into you earlier.
Nick has his Alterizer out. He's just going to take, not even really looking at him, but just aiming in his direction and pulling the trigger.
Okay, nice. Roll me
He
2d6,
shouldn't have
please.
much left in him. It's a 3 and a 2. 5.
Perfect. You actually just blast into him with your Alterizer, and it does not only disintegrate him and he's destroyed, but it also blows up as he goes flying back with that pure marksman showmanship that you've just presented. So, yeah, that concludes the battle that you previously started. So I am going to give you both 2 points of energy for that. Actually, no, I'm going to give you 3 points of energy because you're only two that actually decided that you were going to fight the low casts and save the people, whereas the other two snuck off to help Altar Warrior. Generally, you did prioritize a fight first. Took longer than I expected, but you done really well considering. So I'm going to.
We needed to morph to finish this guy off. What's going on, actually?
We might need to train again. But let's not tell Michael because you know he's real good on. He's real picky on fighting.
Maybe they need us over there.
Yeah. Wait, do I still got the wings? The Manta.
For one
Do,
more
yes.
turn, I think?
I believe
Right, I'm
I
going to have
can
you both
fly.
now roll me a 2d6 if you want to then go and join the other other 3 rangers, should I say?
7.
12.
Okay, so you both do a decent sprint to get round to the others, and you actually not that far away compared to the other two as well. So can you both roll me now 2d6 to see if you can actually see what's occurring?
7.
3.
Okay, so we'll hold it at that for a second. I'm now going to pass this over to Alexis. Now, you're still underground at the moment, but since you morphed at the same time as the others, I'm going to allow you to now take your turn.
Even though I have no energy, do I still need to use my burrow key again to keep digging, or
No, you can keep using it. The burrow key, if I'm not mistaken, lasts for approximately 3 turns. So you've got another 2 turns of use for it. Same thing with
Alright.
Axel. You've got actually, Axel, I think you've got 1 more turn left of it.
fly in my face. Sorry. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna burrow under Oblivion and like weaken the ground so it sinks when he steps onto it. You know what I mean? To make him stumble.
Okay, roll me 2d6, please.
Please be lucky. Please be lucky dice. Please be lucky dice. 4 and a 1, so I got 5.
Okay, so you managed to dig through more, but you can't fully ascertain whether or not you've set a trap in the right spot.
Okay, so there's just a random patch of weak ground now. Fun.
Okay, I'm also going to allow you to use it as a free action, so you can just choose whether or not you escape the underground or if you can come out. Sorry, or if you want to stay in there and continue setting up.
You know, I'm gonna come on out because at this point, it's like this is a fool's errand. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, no worries. Roll me 2d6.
One of my dice decided to attack me. 6 and 6, so 12.
12. Okay, you do actually manage to get out of that hole and get up pretty quickly, and you jump back up, and that is that in that moment that as you've come out of the underground, that Nick and Axel have then rejoined you. So we're going to continue on from that. So obviously Nick has gone, Jack has gone, Altar Warrior, and is the GM gone?
Yeah, you went after me.
Yeah.
So I think that's
So
everyone.
that leaves out Axel. I will now allow you to take your turn.
Can I say one thing before I pass it to Axel? I just wanted to warn them about the soft spot in the ground that I don't know where it is, but it's there. Can I warn them about that?
Yeah, you can do that, yeah.
Guys, watch your feet. I may have set a trap, but I don't remember where I set it.
Helpful.
Why do you keep doing these things?
I like to dig. Anyway, Axel, what are you going to do to them?
All right, so I made on scene. Just wondering, how close am I to Alexis? Just wondering.
Oh, no.
You would have just come out into close to where she is. Altar Black is probably more closer into the fight, but further back off from where Altar Warrior and Oblivion are exchanging blows. But yeah, you are generally just coming around that same corner that the other two first did when they first arrived on scene.
Okay.
What he's really asking is if I'm in within grabbing distance so he can throw me.
Naturally.
Am I
Yes.
wrong? Oh, don't tell him that.
Is it a day ending in day? Alter Blue's going to throw Alter Yellow.
Well, since we're that close, and I have
So
these.
are you doing it in spite of him or in light of him? Yes.
Now let us begin. First, as I now still have these wonderful wings that Nick has gifted me for one last turn, I would like to grab Alexis, slightly glide up in the air, and throw her like a torpedo at the enemy.
Wait, how can you hold on to me with your arms and still glide at the same time?
They're under my arms. They're under my arms.
Unfortunately, you would not be able to pick her up to a great height, but I'm going to still let you roll for a D6, your 2d6 to see if you can actually manage it. But I'm going to say this is a difficulty of 11.
Should I make it? Because I want to see this happen. Well, Nick said yes, so we're going to make it this.
Which
Mega
enemy
is
you're
only
throwing
for
him at?
damage.
Damn it! For damage, you need super.
Yeah, you need to super it, not mega it.
I would like to super then, because I want to see this, and it will bring me so much joy. Drop the dice. Wow, I don't even think super helped me. I got I got 6.
Nope, yeah, unfortunately, as you go up to Alexis and try to pick her up with your wings, you soon and quickly realize that they're not actually built for flight. So you go to pick her up, and it just sort of like you're not able to take off or anything.
Oh,
Are
another
you
day.
trying to throw me again, Axel?
I have no idea what you mean again. Matter of fact, who is I? Who are you?
Who is we?
Okay, as you guys are continuing this bout, you then also receive a call from Dr. Brent as it comes up on your morphers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you all roll again to see who actually answers it.
1 or 2.
1d6.
I got 6.
5.
I got 2, but they're calling me anyway.
Okay, so Alexis, you're the one that is able to answer it because you're the first one to see
Hello?
it pop up.
Is this thing on?
Hello? Dr.
Rangers,
Brent?
bear with me one second here. I've just had the hugest migraine trying to sort this thing out. I think I finally have a decent way for you guys to fight off Oblivion that you seem to have discovered. I'm sending you all a new access key. This will be with you shortly. Okay, so you should now start seeing a new key start appearing into your folders. And it is the sorry, bear with me 1 second. Just got to remember which one. If I put it in this one. There we go. So you've now got the merge access key. If I was you guys, I'd be very careful how you use these. But generally, try and get rid of as many of your threats as you can, because if Oblivion is allowed to continue as he is, I'm worried he's going to destroy Alter Warrior. Anyway,
There it is.
I am definitely taking ibuprofen for this. I'm off, guys. Bye. And he turns off and he ends the call.
So we can combine stuff?
So did I get this as well?
Oh, yes, Alter Warrior, you would have actually received this transmission, and the key that is usually supposed to be for Alter Red, since he's not there, since you have the weapon out, it actually redirects towards you, and you get sent it by mistake.
Oh yeah, hijack a shower.
Do they actually have the physical key in front of them or in their hand?
They would have come onto the portal, but you were able to obviously get it out of your belt if you wanted to obtain it.
Alexis pulls her out and looks at it, and then looks at the other like, "You guys want to try it?"
What are we combining?
That's a good question. Our weapons, maybe?
Let's combine each other. Let's turn into one big ranger.
Well, I've just given my weapon to Alter Warrior, so...
Quit, Jack, combine with me. Pause.
Wait.
So, I at this point would like to once again appeal to everyone now that everyone is gathered that I want to do this on my own, but I'm also feeling the power of friendship as a result of receiving this merge key as well.
A friendship.
Well, you stole my key, so I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm jumping in.
Right. Let's
I'm just
continue on
saying,
initiative.
Oh, look at the time. It's a scarecrow. And then
Can we have Axel, since you're the last one to go, can you now decide who starts off the next round, please?
I want to hear what Toro has to say about stealing my key. Toro, go.
Toro.
I did what I did. Deal with it.
Okay, so I'm guessing it is Ultra Warrior's turn now. That's pretty much what Axel was insinuating. So Ultra Warrior, it's your turn to go. You're still battling, obviously, with Oblivion, but now you've got 3 low casts in the air, so it's up to you which target you choose.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the low cast. Okay.
And you can obviously speak to the other rangers about what you want to do.
I can now, yeah. So I don't think it's quite time to use this merge key. I think maybe we need another round first. It's just my inkling that what we are going to be doing will need one more round. So I suppose I might as well use this use the weapon that Jack has sent me. I've already got the key for the Storm Sword in port A, so when I put this in port B, what form of the weapon does that actually give me?
Storm Blades is the other weapon you get.
No, but using Jack's key in there as well.
Oh, no, you won't be able to activate another weapon key within another weapon.
So I can't dual wield?
Well, you can summon the other weapon, definitely, yes.
that's what he's saying.
Well,
he wants the shield and the sword, basically.
Yeah, no worries. Yep, I will let you do that. Apologies.
I will do that. Emerge, Glacier Shield.
So as you activate your the weapon key and put it into your morpher, you do actually summon it. Once again, the portal comes out, and originally is your color, but then it fades and changes into a black portal.
Yeah, so I'm going to charge headlong towards Oblivion, and I don't know if I got the card for the shield in my.
Oh yes, I will have to put that in there as well. Apologies.
So I can see what it does.
I'll tell you what it does. It makes you feel strong. It makes you feel wise. Now go, Toro. Throw that shield and give me back my key.
Not gonna happen,
Love
bro.
you.
It's mine. Why can't I find out?
Jack, he ain't gonna give your key back either. You know that, right?
To be fair, once he puts it back, you will have it as accessible to your ranger gear.
There we go.
As the as the person who has the keys related to fire and elephant, you do actually get it because you're the charging blaze ranger technically.
Yeah.
That's the title you hold, which means you get the accessible keys. So as soon as he puts
Dr.
it
Brand
away,
was hiding it from you, and I have taken it, and then you will have it. So it's all chill, bro. It's fine.
I don't like people taking unless we talk about it first and have a romantic dinner.
If you never owned it, technically, did I steal it from you?
But you still stole it to begin with from Bryn.
You know, he got a point. Dang, so I'm mad at Brent.
Yes, that is correct. You are.
Okay, sorry, your move that you're going to do against Oblivion with the sword and shield?
Okay, so being as I'm charging, I'm going to use the Glacier Slam and maybe a bit of stabby with the sword at the same time, if that is possible.
Okay, I'm going to have you roll 2d6 for using the shield first, please.
Okay. 8.
Okay, so as you go and do that strike into him, you don't quite get the sword in position enough in order to use that as well, but you do to smash into Oblivion with the shield. So he does take those 10 points of damage. Okay, who are you passing it to next, Altar Warrior?
Let's send it to Jack with a thank you for the gift.
Welcome. So what is near? So we've got the what's it called? Low casts. They still flying about, or they landed now?
They are flying about at the moment, so they've just sort of like started hovering. They generally are not going to land.
Okay, so I've not really got much. Did I get a point of energy before for sharing my weapons, or did I not?
No, unfortunately not. No.
I've not got much options. Then I'm just going to have to something that doesn't cost any energy, which is none of my keys.
You could throw somebody.
Can jump at a considerable height, by the way. They're not without as a ranger. They're not exactly
I know.
too
Just,
high.
do some bit more damage. So I'm just going to jump at one of the low casts and try and seismic toss them, basically.
You know you're
Okay.
pointing at Nick on my screen, right?
Roll 2d6, please.
Oh, my screen, I'm pointing at you. Okay, so we'll take it.
Ooh, oh god, that 11.
Nice.
11. Okay, as you have gone to jump up and you grapple onto it and somersault it down onto the ground, you do actually manage to put enough force into it. So roll me your 2d6 for damage, please. As that low cast is now flowing down towards the ground. Okay. Oh, yep, I don't need to do anything like that. So, yep. Hey, popcorn to the next, Jack.
Who wants it? Let's give it to Alexis. Go yellow.
Okie dokie.
Did I happen to throw it on the piece of ground that Alexis had dug under?
No. Just go
No.
straight onto the ground.
You never know what that weak spot's gonna be. Alex, how close is she to I almost said Legion. It's not Legion, it's Oblivion. How close is she?
She's probably within about 6 meters away from him.
She's gonna run at him, jump in there, and try to kick him in the face.
Okay, roll me your 2d6.
Okie dokie. 3 and 4, so 7.
7. So as you go and kick towards Oblivion has noticed you, and that's when he grabs onto your leg, and he goes, nice attempt, Ranger, and then throws you towards Altar Warrior. And then you take 3 points of damage as you land into Altar Warrior, who
Can
then
I-
also takes
Can I not roll the
10 points of damage just
to try
after
and
you landed him.
catch? No.
Yeah, go on, you can roll with d6 to catch.
1, 2.
2d6, yeah.
8.
Okay, so I'm going to nullify her damage as you obviously managed to catch her as she is thrown towards you by Oblivion.
Nice catch. Put me down, please.
Okay, so who passes it to next? Altar Yellow?
Who is everyone but Axel, right?
So Nick is and Axel is the only two, and Game Master.
I'm gonna pass it to you because I want to do as least harm as I can to my other rangers.
No.
Okay, so
Limbo
the three, there's obviously three of those flying around. So one of them is going to take a shot at Altar Warrior and completely misses as he's managed to evade the shot. The other one's also going to shoot, but this time he's going to shoot at Altar Black, as a result of trying to destroy his friend, and he shoots into him. It's more of a blast, so you take 6 points of damage.
Ow! Why am I getting hit so much?
Brush it off.
And then the other one that's flying above is actually going to go towards White and try and shoot him. And it blasts into him, and you take 6 points of damage. Then Oblivion is going to go and continue fighting on with Alter Warrior. And is going to try and strike at both Alter Warrior and Alter Yellow at the same time since she's in close proximity. And he goes to swing one of his blades against you both. And hits both of you.
And I guess I
And
can't
you both-
defend because I'm in his arms.
Well, you probably would have been let go by this point. But,
Yeah, I'm gonna
well,
try
actually,
to.
would you have let him go? Would you have let her
Would you
go?
let me go?
Alter Warrior?
Put me down.
I mean, it would have been a very awkward catch anyway because I've got a shield and a sword in my hand. So she
That is
probably
true,
would have.
yeah.
It probably would have been more cushioning the fall more than
Blow,
a catch.
But you both take 5 points of damage
Okay.
from getting that strike.
Ah.
And then I'm going to pass this over to Alter White.
All right. So Nick is going to kind of get his bearings straight after being hit, and he is going to look at the flyers. Is one on the ground, or are all three still in the air?
Oh, one of them's on the ground, two of them are still in the air.
Nick is going to say, "Emerge, Radiant's crossbow," and he is going to do a bright shot, targeting 3, total of 4 energy.
Okay, so it's 1 cost of energy for summoning your weapon.
And he is going to super and mega this.
Okay.
What do you need?
Okay, Radiant's crossbow. So you're doing the bright shot, fires blast, there causes the flash damage. Target. So you can also use a point of energy if you want to stun any of your targets. So how many targets are you choosing with that?
2 flyers.
Both the flyers, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so that'll be a cost of 2 energy. Roll me for your move, please.
So 2d6.
Yep, 2d6.
Base roll is a 9.
Okay, base roll is a 9. So you do actually manage to shoot and blind both of those. So Alter White, I want you to now roll me 2d6 for your. Sorry, I want you to roll me 1d6 for each of your targets, so each one separately, and you use 10 damage to each.
I got a 1 and a 4.
A 1 and a 4. So both of them, one of them is actually stunned by that and comes straight down, and the other one doesn't really get as blinded as much. But because you've done 10 damage to both of them have been destroyed from your attack. So, as continue from that, who are you passing it to? And I'm also going to give you 4 points of energy for that perfect hit against 2 opponents.
Alter Warrior, this is up to you, but we'll clear out the locust. Axel, finish this.
So there's only one more locust, right?
There is only one more locust, yeah.
How far are they from me? There's one before I do this.
The one is just been grounded. You're probably close in proximity to where Nick currently is, and generally it would have landed quite close in front of you because it's where Alter Black is currently dropping down from.
Okay, I got it. So, and I have enough energy to pull out my blaze commas, right?
You do have enough energy, yes.
So assets, blade commas.
It's actually emerge blaze commas, but
emerge. So new to this.
Okay, so what do you want to do for your move with the blaze commas?
I want to use my blazing slash on the last locust.
Okay, so roll me your 2d6, please. You may choose to re-roll one of your d6.
I don't need to roll nothing. What we got? Okay, actually, I don't need it. Yeah, that's a. Hold on, one fell real far away. Okay, that's a 9.
A 9. Okay, so as you bring out your blades and you do that blazing slash, both slashes go into the low cast, and it does take both hits directly and destroys it. So you get 2 points of energy for just clearing out the last locust.
I did it, Mama. I did it.
Holo popcorn into now. We're starting a new round now.
New round. I don't.
Ooh.
Nick. I think I saw a Nick motion going on there. Nick.
Oh no, that was it.
Oh, well, I already said Nick. So Nick, go ahead.
Nick is going to kind of get parallel with Oblivion, stand with his arms crossed, and just do nothing. This is Alta Warrior's fight. He's waiting for Alta Warrior to do what he's going to do. He'll pass it to Alta Warrior. This is your fight.
And I'm still right next to him or in front of him, depending on how I'm down and ground.
Okay, Alta Warrior, your turn.
So hearing what Nick has had to say, I'm like really pleased that at least somebody is listening. But so what I want to do now is go against everything I've said and unite together as a team, because what I've realized in this time that we've all been together is that yes, this is a personal fight and I want to get revenge on this guy for what he did to my planet, but the reason that my planet was destroyed was that I didn't even have the power to do anything then, and now I have not only do I have the power, but I have the power of the rest of the team around me. So with that in mind, I'm not going to give Jack back his key because he doesn't have the energy to use it, so I'm literally just going to toss him his shield so that he has possession of his shield. I'm going to return the fire gush key to the portal so that is available to Alter Blue in the future. And I'm going to call out to the team with a suggestion that we use the merge key to have a go at combining all 5 of the weapons, all of their 4 and the sword that I have conveniently borrowed from the missing Alter Red.
Okay, so as you return that back into there, as a result of that action, Alter Blue, you have now seen that it's registered as part of your abilities and your powers. So it has been listed on your Morpher. You have now got that in your folder for use. And I'm also going to give 2 points of energy to Alter Warrior as a result of that maneuver, because obviously he is given back not only the weapon to Alter Black, but in a way that gives him without having to use energy. So
that's why I threw it to him in the first place.
Okay, so continuing from that move, Alter Warrior, what are you saying to the team?
Effectively, to paraphrase another team from another part of the galaxy, let's bring them together.
Okay, so I assume you want to use the merge keys?
Yeah, so yes. Who actually accesses?
Okay, so since the Storm Sword, Shield, and Crossbow are out, this means that most of the formation is created in Alter the Alter A option. However, Alter Yellow still hasn't got her weapon out.
And I can't summon it because I don't have any energy.
Oh, I forgot that you didn't have yours. Can I
Unless
summon
you want
it
me to
for
throw
her?
the key so you summon it and then throw it back to me.
Yeah, I can do that.
Hang
I've
on.
got the energy to do that.
So can I hand my axe key to
Alter Warrior.
Alter Warrior. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm tired and my brain is mush. And have him activate and summon it, and then he gives me the weapon.
Yep, you can do that. I'm going to have you both roll a single d6 each. So this is going to be a team roll. If you roll lower than a 5, then it will be a failed attempt.
Let's go.
Sorry,
I
in
got
combat.
6.
Okay, so you've already cleared it, so you don't have to worry about it.
That's
so you're
good,
able to
'cause I got
throw
away.
that key to Alter Warrior.
Well, technically, I'm standing right next to him. So I'm like, here.
Oh, that's true.
Right
Yeah,
next
you're
to
right.
him.
You're right. You are right next to him. So you do actually pass the key to him, and he's able to activate that with his gear. So as you were going to say,
Emerge whatever it's called.
It's called
Shard axe.
Emerge, shard axe.
Baba Black Sheep.
Why can't I find
Okay, so as you do that, I'm going to take that point of energy away from you for summoning that weapon. Okay, you now fulfill the requirements, and as you guys notice, your morpher sort of like indicates that the merge key is now accessible for you to use.
Okie dokie.
Let's go.
She takes
who's accessing it?
Jay.
Don't need to do it at the same time, right?
You
No,
have to activate at the same time.
We do.
Okay.
All right.
And
Ready?
it's the what access merge key, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Let's do it.
Ready.
Access.
Access. Merge key.
Merge key.
Key.
Okay, and then as you activate the key and put it into your weapons, that is when you have formed the Distortion Breaker. So you should see that in your weapon folder shortly.
Oh, that's cool.
Can I bring that on screen as well? Yeah.
You can bring that on
summoned it.
screen, yeah.
Boom.
So cool.
Okay,
Oh.
so
So much energy. Oh my God, who got the energy to use it?
you can choose who's wielding it, but the other people need to support when used, as it states on the card.
Go on, Altar Warrior. This is your fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
take
nice.
charge.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So this is a wield it and drop it on his sorry ask type deal, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Language.
Yeah, and you
Okay.
can say obviously something like Distortion Breaker power up or something like that for the attack.
All right. It's okay, Alexis. We're PG-13. It's fine.
We are now? Hell yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So I wield the weapon and encourage the other four to kind of stand in a kind of reverse triangle formation to support me, so I
Yeah.
don't just fall backwards onto my.
I'm
Yeah.
on Ultra Warrior's left. I'm holding his like side and shoulder. You know what I mean?
Okay. As you guys have obviously formed this weapon, Oblivion goes, oh, it's gonna be impressive. Oh, I can take it. Come at me. Okay, so as you guys are now using Distortion Breaker, it'll combine the energy of your weapons, but I need all of you to roll a d6 for me. So
One.
all together you're rolling d6.
I got 2.
2.
1.
Oh my gosh.
This was supposed to finish him, damn it.
Fixed.
I demand a reroll.
So
Hold on.
1, 2 1s.
Ah. May
Six.
re-roll lowest
Come on.
d6 for attack, so I get to re-roll.
I
I
rolled
had a
a
1.
I have a 2. This monster got away from us.
Is that right, Brent?
as
I
you
can
guys
re-roll
have gone
because I got a
to
1.
deliver that strike against him, and he's using that sword, and you swing into him. He manages to just about deflect it,
listening.
but there's so much power involved, it brings him down, and it's pushing more power onto him further and further. All of your energies have just gone into a strike against him. He's holding it back because, and the weight of it is just too much for him. But then he throws it off of himself.
Oh.
And all of you start going flying back, as obviously the force from him removing the sword from you, the weight of the sword has pushed you back, but the energy erupts from it and blasts all 5 of you backwards. So all of you roll me a d6 to see if you can catch yourself from the fall.
Before I do, Brent, can I ask, how close were we?
Not very close.
Okay, never mind then. So re-rolling wouldn't make a difference.
With those low rolls, unfortunately not. Okay, so Nick, you go straight onto the floor. So does Jack. Axel, you managed to sort of like recover and just get be on your knees. Alexis, what did you get?
1 second. I'm actually looking through something real quick.
Okay. Since you were holding the weapon, you were able to control yourself enough so you didn't fully stumble onto the ground, but you're obviously dragging this huge weapon down.
Can I add a 1d6 for dexterity to see if I stay on my feet that way?
That's fine, yep.
All right, let me roll my other d6. So I have a 5 and a 3, so I have an 8. Ow.
Okay, so like with Ultra Warrior, you just sort of like slide back as a result of that energy. And that's when Oblivion just sort of gets up and goes, that was impressive. Ah, now I can't wait to continue this fight. And just in that moment, that's when Madiri just sort of like appears behind him as if she's been there all along and just grabs onto his shoulder and says, now is not the time. It's time for you to return back. Quail demands it. No, I was enjoying myself. The Sovereign has specifically requested for you to return back in this moment. It is time to start the battle that we've been waging on our own ship. It's time for the selection. It's time for the battle of ranks. Ah, damn it! Why did I agree to this stupid test? Fine. You get away with it this time, Rangers. You better bring your A game next time I'm back. Let's go, Madiri. And then they teleport out.
Were any of us close enough to hear that?
Roll me d6.
All of us, or
All of you who want to have listened. 4.
5.
Yep.
I'm guessing +2.
3.
Okay, everyone apart from Nick has heard the mention of the Battle of Ranks, as well as the general conversation that Madiri and Oblivion had. Nick, you can just sort of hear that Madiri was telling Oblivion to come back, and Sovereign Quail was mentioned. But other than that, you didn't ascertain any further details from that.
Do I know what the Battle of Ranks is?
I'm gonna have you roll a d6.
Oops, I'm going to throw my d6 on the floor and roll a different one. 2.
2. So you vaguely remember something of like this happening on your planet, but you're not 100% sure because you only heard rumors of it.
Okay, so I'm going to share what I know. It's like they mentioned that I heard mention of something like this back on my home world, and it was just something to do with leadership. I don't really know.
It sounds important.
We should do that to see who's gonna be the leader of our group. I think it should be me.
No.
Well,
Next time
Okay.
on Power Rangers.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna have to end the session, unfortunately. Way running over on that one, so apologies for that, guys. But we hope you still enjoyed the session. It's definitely unfolded way differently than I anticipated and what I planned, but that's fine. That's how these tabletop RPGs are supposed to go. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed today's session, especially since it's our 10th session. Next session is definitely going to be something bigger, but until then, see you next time.
Bye.